No, sir. I've quit drinking.
You've seen the error of your ways.
No, I just can't afford it.
That's cute. I remember when I had my first beer.
Yes, sweetheart, I have a rare condition which requires me to drink one of those every 15 minutes, please.
Yeah, well, give me a fucking drink. Move it, you little prick.
I'm sorry, Bruce. These boys get that syrup in them. They get a little antsy in their pantsy. They just can't keep them under control.
Cheers and welcome back to Reels, Booze, and Bros, aka RB2, where I'm your host Jay. My co-host with me is my man Brian. We got my other co-host, Real Bro fan Shane. It has been a while, a long summer. We really had stuff going on. We're starting the last half of season 3 in October. Sorry about that, fans. Took a while.
Too long.
Yeah, a little too long. That's going on. Well, we had
we were living life, man.
Yeah. So we had a great summer. Stuff that was going on. Shane had a great one. Congratulations. I hope you had a good honeymoon. Was it good?
I did, yeah. I got smoked a little weed, then chummed over the boat. So it was great.
Nice. Very good. Do you see Jaws out there?
No, but
we need a bigger boat.
Teach you a lesson. Don't ever buy weed from a broke crackhead in a Jamaican village.
Probably. Yeah, there's better shit out there than that. But
I'm sure anyone probably knew that, but it's okay.
Yeah,
you live and you learn.
Yeah, life lessons.
Well, we didn't find out till the last day that the security guard on the beach was also selling weed. So
I'm pretty sure they all sell weed.
I got what you need, man.
All right, so moving on. In the absence, I started. If you guys haven't heard, the Speakeasy, RB2 Speakeasy, is actually a little quick TV show review. If you haven't checked that out. In the time frame, 30 minutes of a show. We did 2 shows so far. Myself and Real Bro fan Joe, we did the Terminal List, and then Kev, we did She-Hulk Part 1. So those 2 are out. You guys can check it out. It is brought to you by Reels, Booze, Bros.
When did this start?
Recently. It's only 2 episodes out, so throw it in there, throw some out there. So why not? We'll get some more.
If you want to talk about Chopped or Beat Bobby Flay, I'm your guy.
We can throw it out there, but we're going for actually scripted shows and shit like that.
Yeah, so. I'm just saying. I really don't watch much anymore.
I say, is that the?
You could always go back to Entourage. I'm in for that.
Yeah. Fuck that fucking show.
Everything always works out, but hey, it's
okay. So our previous podcast was 21 Jump Street. You have the right to suck my dick, motherfucker.
You do have the right to it.
It's been that long since 21 Jump Street. Fantastic fucking movie. Hysterical. Remember, Shane, you were there with us, and we said it was going to go on, and they could have done into Men in Black.
Yes.
They ruined it.
They could still surprise us with it, because it would be fantastic. That would be the way to get Will Smith back into the public eye.
Yeah, it would.
Get him off the hate list?
Yeah.
Probably.
God, it's me, Jonah Hill.
Anyway, as we're moving on. So this is the first for us. Summer had some fantastic movies, but this one, for the real tonight, is Top Gun Maverick. So this is one we haven't done, it's been so close that's going on. So we had to, this is such a fantastic fucking movie in the making. We had to go and do this. Most of them are all a couple years old, stuff like that. So, and I thought, I remember our first Top Gun podcast, you haven't checked it out on our website, check it out, please. You will get a good understanding of this one. And we said we're going to come up with names for each other. So I got some. Does anybody else got any pilot names? We think we should go our call signs.
Call signs?
So I'll tell you right here. For Brian, your brain. All right,
the Freddie Talmadge days.
Yeah, that's the first thing. I couldn't think of anything better than that. He's like,
really?
His brain.
I had a couple because I was thinking of I went back to Step Brothers and I was like, you're gonna have to call me Nighthawk.
Yeah.
No, but I got 2. One could be either Beer Run. Or Dumbbell.
Nah. I give Dumbbell a second, but Brains
got it. Yeah,
it has to.
You're stuck with that fucking name.
I know. I can't stand it.
You don't pick your call sign. You get assigned it. So I went Shane Stout. That's okay. I don't know if Brian have something on there. I went with Kev Professor.
Yeah, that makes
Professor.
Sense.
Nick Dago.
Yeah.
And then I went for myself. I just said Cap. So I love Captain America. So, but it's not like I'm a captain. Just Cap. You
couldn't have been Pretty Boy. Didn't want to go Pretty Boy.
I would have been like Fallon because you're like a Jimmy Fallon. You got the whole Jimmy Fallon thing going on. So
yeah, hey, it could be. So anyway,
Pretty Boy Cap.
Okay. Get a little too crazy and loud music. All right,
I think
on to
we
the.
could Frodo for Nick too.
Yeah, he's got
His
that
golden
hair.
locks.
Son of a bitch.
It should be.
bastard.
I don't know. The chat says
We'll probably
they
bring
can't
that up
hear
in
us.
this podcast, but these guys all fucking heads of hair and they're 65 fucking years old.
Well, I'm
Sorry,
sure it's all
again.
real too.
So, yeah. So those are our whatchamacallit. So our names I thought of. If you guys want to change anything else different, let me know. So we can throw it out there. But
I go by boner sometimes.
that's your call sign, huh?
Yep.
So I got it. Okay.
Put a giant dick on my helmet.
The bombs you fucking shoot at them. Got a fucking dick coming at you. He's like, this is definitely coming up straight up your ass as I get behind you and stuff like that. So.
Who's your backup? Ball bag?
Bag, ball sack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're kissing my hairy beanbag, man.
Coin purse.
Yeah, coin purse.
Check the radar.
Oh god, and this just went off the. went off the deep end on this.
Is
so.
Cox or Dix still there?
Cox isn't there. What about dicks?
Yeah. All right, so bringing it back on track. So those are our call signs, probably names, and Top Gun isn't. So we hit the booze. I forgot. Let's do that. Yeah. Into the fridge. Brian brought this one booze. Excuse me. From Kane Brewing Company. So what we got here, Brian? Give us a quick little rundown, because this podcast is going to be long, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in. Get your helmet on. Take a piss.
Well,
I'll tell you
yeah. I
what.
mean, it was tough to find a themed beer for Top Gun. I think we struggled the last time. I think we went like Voodoo Ranger, which I
Yeah,
did
it was
see.
Juice Bomb, I think.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
There's something
we
there,
did that
but
last
it's like
time. Yeah.
it's like the army guy though.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm trying to look for anything with like a plane or anything sky in there. So, when one of our favorite local breweries, Kane, has cloud cover. It's a Belgian style wheat ale. Figure why not? It's the way to go. What's the percentage on this bad boy? It's only a 4.8, but it tastes a lot like stronger than a 4.8. But
You think so? It's It has more.
it's like the
of,
same thing as like a Miller Lite, but it's
Yeah. It
definitely tastes stronger than
stiffer.
a Miller.
A little stiffer than Miller Lite, yeah, but it tastes closer to like the Miller Lite. I don't know.
It's still nice though. It's smooth. This is one of the ones you could drink all night. I'm
Yeah.
not going to be drinking an 8-9% IPA
Oh,
all
it's a
night.
Belgian wheat.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I got that going on. So I like it. Put it on the Untapped app, but this will also again be on the website when we're all set
So
and done.
cloud cover.
So
Solid.
cloud cover, not bad. Shane, you like cloud cover? Pretty good.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the stouts to come out.
All right, stout.
I'm cleansing my palate right now.
Yeah, that's basically what it says for. All right, so, and moving on. We don't need to go too much on booze that's going on because Top Gun Maverick is got to go. So, Top Gun Maverick is a 22 American action 22, excuse me, American action drama film directed by Joseph Kosinski. It is a sequel to the 1986 film. 1986. Damn. Top Gun. And the second installment of Top Gun film series is written by Aaron Kruger. I don't care about those. The film is based on stories by Peter Gregg and Justin Marks. Stars Tom Cruise, Val Kilmer, reprising their roles from the original film alongside Miles Teller, Jennifer Connelly. Oof, beautiful. John Hamm, Glenn Powell, Lewis Pullman, and Ed Harris. In the film, Maverick confronts his past while training a group of young Top Gun graduates, including the son of deceased best friend, for a dangerous mission. All right, so development of Top Gun sequel was announced in 2010 by Paramount Pictures. Cruise, along with producer Jerry Bruckheimer and director Tony Scott, were asked to return. Craig wrote a draft of the screenplay in 2012, but the project stalled when Scott died later that year due to suicide. The film was later dedicated to Scott's memory. Production resumed in 2017 after Kosinski was hired to direct. Principal photography was involved with IMAX, the 6K full frame, blah, 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 California Watch. Okay. Initial release date was scheduled for July 12th, 2019. Well, listen, July 12th.
I thought it was 2020, but
remember COVID?
well, yeah, I know, but I thought it was supposed to be COVID.
But it was
that year.
delayed several times due to the complex action sequences and the COVID-19 pandemic. During the pandemic, several streaming companies attempted to buy the streaming rights to the film from Paramount, but all offers were declined on the orders of Cruise, who insisted the film be released exclusively in cinemas. Fucking Cruise!
He might be a Scientologist, but he's a fucking genius.
He is, yeah.
Well, because he knew he was going to get more money.
Yeah. Okay. Top Gun Maverick premiered at CinemaCon on April 20th, 2022, and was theatrically released by Paramount in the United States on May 27th, 2022. The film was widely praised by critics, with many citing the aviation sequences as a standout element and deeming it superior to its predecessor. It has grossed over $1.4 billion worldwide, becoming the highest-grossing film of 2022. The second film released during the 2019 COVID-19 pandemic to gross $1 billion in the highest-grossing film of Cruise's career. Jesus Christ. It's more.
It makes sense. I mean, this is arguably his best film.
It is.
The extra time just for the action sequences was well worth it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I'm so glad it's delayed. Because I remember when the first trailer came out, it was just like, oh, this is going to look good. But and then it probably wouldn't have been, I said, it wasn't as good as what we got now. Okay. Reviews. Rotten Tomatoes. 96% on the tomato meter. 99% audience score. That's the highest one we have thus far in our films we have done. IMDb 8.4 out of 10. Metacritic, this is like a shit show. It's 78 out of 100 for Metascore, and user score 7.3 out of 10. So that's like the crackheads of the fucking internet who's just like, I got a computer.
I don't like Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
Blah, 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 blah.
yeah, I'm gonna write like a couch jumping weirdo. Yeah, they just want to bash him. So that's what we got.
Katie Holmes. I'm in love with Katie Holmes.
All right. Our reviews. Brian, you were the one that was always urging us to watch this movie. Like, we have to do it. And so, yeah, we did. So we
yeah, I mean, so when we originally saw the trailer for this movie, when it was supposed to come out, it was just like a simple trailer, and it was just like one fighter pilot, like just like how the original was, and you're like, all right, it's almost 30 years later, almost 40 years later. It's like, is this movie going to be any good? Like, because you wait too long for sequels, and you're just where the fuck could you go? And you just kind of had to figure it had to be Goose's son involved in there. But I remember going to see it, and I went like the third or fourth day after the release, and I kept hearing this movie is the best sequel of all time. I'm like, whoa. Let's calm down there. But when I went to the theater, I was like, holy shit. This fucking movie is fantastic because it hit on so many points. First off, it's like, what, 2 hours and 2.5 hours?
Yeah, it's long. It's like almost 2.5 hours. It's like 2 hours and like 20 minutes.
But either way, the movie just flies through. There's no dull moments there. It hits on every like thing that you want. You get the comedy. You get the love scene. You get like.
The not forced love scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old Kelly McGillis forced love.
Yeah. You get,
I just want to know with the mix.
You get the memories. You get the flashbacks. You get, like the sad parts with like Goose, and then obviously like the big thing for me was, is Val Kilmer going to be in the movie? I was like, are they just going to show a picture of him and that's it?
Because that's all they were doing.
Yeah. And then when you actually see him,
motherfucking Iceman shows up.
Once again, lovely head of hair. God damn.
Beautiful.
You got a beautiful head of hair.
But to
quaff.
like emotional. The movie was super emotional. Like, it got me choked up a few times, and I was just like, holy shit, man. When people were saying like how good this movie really was, I was like, no fucking way. And then when I actually did see it, I was like, all right, they weren't lying. It was.
You get this one, everyone else.
Yeah. No,
I'll give you this one.
This is a solid 9.5 or above for me. Like, it just hits on so many parts. Like, I love almost everybody's character. Fucking Hangman is like the perfect. Seems like he could be related to Iceman, and he just plays that same sort of like character. It's literally almost the same movie.
Yes.
Like, but 36 years later, like how you would want to do a remake. Just an updated version. So
and they changed the story very slightly.
Very slightly, but it still works. And it gets the whole thing.
Great. Yeah, he's the Tom Cruise of this, but he's more of a piece of shit than Tom Cruise was back in the day.
You mean Val Kilmer?
No,
Hangman.
Hangman's more like Tom Cruise. Yeah, Tom Cruise. Maverick was the better pilot, I would say.
I think Hangman's like cocky as fuck, but but Val Kilmer, Iceman, and Maverick were both cocky as fuck.
They were, but I think he's closer.
You get it yet?
I think he's close. Yeah, he like encompasses both of them, but I feel like he's closer to Maverick than he is to Iceman.
I don't know.
Yeah, because like who's there's no Miles Teller character Rooster. He's just his own thing. He's like his dad, how his dad would be if he was a pilot. Excuse me, I got a fucking cold, so I got the sniffles going on here.
But he obviously graduated #1 in Top
Oh
Gun.
yeah!
So.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, he was fantastic. So, all right, Shane, your thoughts on this Top Gun?
I mean, I
Maverick?
gotta play. You guys are gonna hate my guts for this. Movie was fucking great. It definitely lives up to the sequel. I mean, just the wait for it. It lives up to everything. All the hype, everything. But,
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
number one, I
Probably
can't
did.
stand that. First of all, the dialogue in this is just terrible.
When people talk,
It's cheesy. Like
It's cheesy as fuck, but it's just so bad. And then they're like this whole scene when they're playing pool and they're trying to measure dicks, and it's just so stupid. Like, I'm still giving the movie like an 8, just based on action alone. The fucking action sequences, the camera views is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I just hate how they try to make it
just like the original.
The original.
Yeah.
Like the football scene on the beach. They're trying to be the volleyball scene. Stupid Rooster playing the fucking song. Who walks into a bar, plays a piano, and fucking at this
2020?
in 2022 and sings this song? It's fucking stupid. But again, a great fucking movie. That's that's what grinds my gears. The dialogue alone, I just can't stand it. I can't stand how they're just trying to make these guys so arrogant because they're the fucking best pilots on earth, but still.
Yeah.
You're just fucking people. Come on. Who does this? Nobody fucking has this big dick measurement contest over billiard game.
fucking stick jockeys.
But again, the Val Kilmer cameo, the movie goes in a different direction than when this was coming out. Brian and I were talking like, oh, Maverick's got to save Goose. I'm not Goose, Rooster. He's got to, he's living with that regret his whole life. And then it just goes back and forth at the end, like, oh shit. And then all of a sudden, an entirely different ending comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck did that come from? That was awesome.
Son of a bitch.
Like,
They got
no, I did not see that coming at all.
No, definitely not.
No, I got it. I have to agree. Dialogue, we don't have those lines like, you stink. Like,
Slider.
you stink. Like, what's up with those? None of those going on. It's just more like, them making fun of their call sign, saying all everyone's a piece of shit, and they're supposed to be like the top of the top.
Yeah.
And like
you're on the same team.
Like, I get it, like there's some jealousy, but God, it's a little over the top there because they're trying to portray, I guess, Hangman as like somewhat of a bad guy.
They're trying too hard to make that Maverick Iceman like that battle that they were having. But now they're doing with the whole fucking fleet is now they're all the best. And
I do like Bob. That's it.
Bob,
what's your name? Bob. What's your call sign? Bob. No, it really is. No, it's just Bob. He was good. For me, this is how you do a sequel. That's it. This is how you make a sequel. I can't think of any other sequel that is just this good.
I don't know. Superman 2 was pretty fucking awesome.
It was good, but
Everything else, like nowadays you get all those sequels like Anchorman 2, Zoolander 2, even
once again those
Bill and Ted
waited.
to just.
I'll tell you what. You know what? 22 Jump
Karate
Street
Kid
was a
2,
good sequel.
22 Jump, yeah.
So
No, but I'm saying stuff that you waited for years for it to come out, like Coming to America. I still haven't seen the second one, and I kind of refuse to see the second one.
I've seen a couple of scenes. I'm like, I just can't get into it. So.
Yeah, this one had me right from the beginning. Like, and once again, it gets you right from the beginning. Like the first one, when they got the music right from the beginning.
Yeah, when Jay put it on, I'm like, oh shit! Like he's playing the original. Like, it's the same
same
opening, which
thing.
was fucking
And they
great.
give you the naval background of like Top Gun itself, and then all of a sudden it gets you right into fucking Danger Zone. And I'm so glad they kept that in there because there's nothing better than that for like you. There's no way. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you say something? Because we're in the Danger Zone, right?
But yeah, there's no way you could come up with something better than this.
Okay, so moving on. So I don't want to get too far into it. I love this goddamn movie. It's a 15 out of 10 on my scale. It's the best one so far.
15 out of 10.
I know, 15. Most of them at 11, 12. We went straight to 15, boys. There it is. That handsome son of a bitch motherfucker, Hangman. Okay, let's move on.
Can't wait to see him in a Marvel movie. Guaranteed.
It could be. I don't know. They're putting fucking like Harry. Look, forget it. I don't want to go on. Harry Styles is a piece of shit. I don't think he's good.
Call sign Maverick.
Yeah. All right. Favorite scenes, boys. Are you just gonna say the entire movie, Brian?
Well, yeah. Well, first off,
Well,
the beginning just gets you going like that. You just get like goosebumps right from the beginning
that's
because
right.
of
Opening scene.
Yeah.
God damn
Yeah.
you, Kenny Loggins. Like,
Kenny Loggins killed the 80s, man.
All right, so
and he's bringing it back.
Every scene of them in the pilot, like when they're training,
Yep.
is phenomenal because you get those tight angles of them. Like it really feels like you're in the actual cockpit with them on how they did some of the shots. I do love the actual opening scene when we were talking about it with Ed Harris and he takes off right in front of him.
Yep.
And Ed Harris, like, even though he's only in the movie for that 5 minutes, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He was an asshole, but
yeah.
he was fucking awesome.
I want butts.
That's twice.
Fucking.
But
Oh god.
there was that. What was the other one that I truly like? When he has to find a way after he hangs out with Jennifer Connelly and he's saying his career's done. After Iceman passes away, which I'll get to in a second, but she's like, you need to figure out a way how to get your team back, and she's like, you always do.
Yep.
And then when he fucking breaks the rules, and then shows him how to do the course, and he fucking does it in under. They're like, first he said it at 2:30, then he's like 2:15 coming in, and then fucking beats it by like 3 seconds, and the whole crowd, the whole group, and they're obviously we know they're the best fucking fighter pilots there, and they're like, holy shit, this fucking guy did it.
Yeah. Even John Hamm was like,
Yeah.
fuck, man. This guy just showed me what's up.
Fucking John Hamm. And John Hamm played such a good role. He was such a douchebag in this movie, like such a perfect douchebag.
But he's just going by the book. He's like, this guy's gonna fuck me in my career.
Yeah.
He could be higher ranking than me, but he's a fucking stick jockey fooling around the entire career, and he's still a captain.
But I do like this part right here with that's a lot of push-up guys.
Yeah, and he just blows right through both.
And then
of
he
them.
literally, they're like, I don't see him yet. I don't see him. And he just fucking shoots right up through the middle of them.
Yeah, and they're fucking like, oh Christ, I may have shit myself.
Yeah. So like all the training was fantastic.
Oh yeah, what a step off from the previous training.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like amazing.
So I don't want to keep talking because I feel like I'm going to keep on saying like everything about the movie. So maybe you guys want to.
perfectly fine. Like, listen, I told everyone to strap in.
So
Is that what we're here for?
That's what we're here for. We're going
All right,
long on this
so
podcast.
obviously my scenes with Val Kilmer, fantastic. Like once again, I thought we weren't going to see him. I thought they were just going to keep like a picture up of him.
Yes.
Then to actually see him, and then he's just like pointing at the computer and all that stuff.
I want to talk about work.
Yeah, and then when he actually physically speaks, and you're just like, you could hear how much it pains him to actually physically speak, but that emotion right there was just like,
well, that's a little,
you felt that right
that's that
there.
little BTS I'll throw out back there for Val Kilmer speaking. So love that scene.
And then obviously when unfortunately when he passes, and then you're just like, oh man, and then when he puts
He slams a pin down into the coffin.
Yeah, and it was just like, oh God, got me.
We lost a hero.
Yeah.
I love you. All right, Shane.
Then we could get to the ending, but you guys can talk about that.
What you got, Shane?
Basically everything Brian said. The training scene where Maverick just kicks the shit out of these cocky asshole kids. Val Kilmer cameo. In the beginning, the Maverick Ed Harris, when he's like, you should be a 2-star general, but here you are.
Yep.
Or a senator.
That sequence right there was just a great scene. Anytime they're in a fucking plane is just awesome.
Oh my God, yeah. It blows the first one out of the water.
Yes.
I mean, you do have, 25 years of special effects now?
Well, yeah, but no, they were actually physically like doing all this shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just...
Yep. Yeah, there was very little.
I think there was like
CGI on this.
only one guy or one or two that didn't vomit every time
I
they
think
went up.
the girl was one of them
That didn't vomit?
that didn't vomit.
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Also when he doesn't die going Mach 10, when he just walks into that diner with the space outfit on.
Little kids like,
Everyone's just staring at him.
they're like, yeah, what?
That's another good thing about this movie. Like, it's a serious movie, but there's like little tiny, like funny moments that just give it that little extra that you need for something like this.
Yeah, it hits on everything, like every part of the like emotion spectrum you could want in a movie. It touches upon.
Yeah, and then the end. It just I liked the end just because I was completely thrown out. Like it was not. I mean, are we going to say the end or are we not going to say the end?
No, we're spoiling
Like first, was it Maverick
spoilers
saves him
ahead.
first or Rooster saves Maverick?
Maverick saves
Rooster
him,
first.
saves Rooster first.
They're like, all right, he's dead. And then Rooster fucking saves Maverick, and they're like, all right, he's dead. Then they're both alive, and then they go on this fucking another completely different mission.
Yeah,
And
then
it's like,
Hangman
Then you
saves
think
him.
they're both gonna die together.
and then
you're
all of a
like,
sudden, Hangman comes out
Hangman
of
comes
nowhere.
out of nowhere and starts shooting people down. So it's
I think Katie and I was watching, and when Hangman came out and saved him, she's like, yeah, like literally screaming out loud. Like we were
fucking-
watching in our living room, and she was just
Like-
so happy.
Don't get me wrong. I
the fuck up.
I
As the
love.
neighbors are pounding on the wall.
Bitch.
I love the way how the movie ended, but if you would have told me Tom Cruise Maverick sacrifices himself for Rooster,
Yeah.
I'm completely fine with that as an ending because it comes full circle. Like he's like,
I didn't want that. See, you were hoping for that kind of.
I didn't want it, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? It makes the Maverick character
it was
arc.
just
It would,
too
but-
easy. Like it was
I-
such a. Like,
I get it.
Very
but
cliche.
Yeah.
That's you like you knew that was what
Like,
would
oh,
happen.
don't-
But
Come on.
I would be fine with that. You know, like it was like he didn't kill Goose, but you know, like he's.
In real life, Rooster would try to come back, got killed. Maverick somehow left, and Maverick drank himself to death. And that would have been it.
I am glad that they didn't finish off with the ending. Like, you could be my.
Oh, you can be a ring man anytime.
Yeah,
and stuff.
like, I'm so glad that they didn't throw that in there. Like,
Yeah, I was
that
looking-
would have just killed the ending. But all in all, great fucking movie.
I have to agree. So, Brian, opening scene, Kenny Loggins, like,
Yeah.
come on. All right, enough of that.
even like that.
No, the beginning, like the naval. One.
Yes.
Yeah, that I don't even know what it is. It's like a theme.
It's called. I have that one. It's just the one we first started off with. It's
Yeah.
just the Top Gun open, like cinematic theme or something.
yeah, it's great.
Iceman and Maverick talking about work. That's I got there too. Final fight scene. Honorable mention: dog fight football, which is it's not a volleyball. If it was volleyball, I wish it was volleyball. I'm more of a volleyball guy. I don't know this offense defense at the same time bullshit going on.
That game was stupid.
Going Mach 10. Yes, very cool. And the what the hell is the name of that plane called? It'll come to me. It was a special plane that they used to go to Mach 10. And let's just call it what it is. Maverick's doing the Death Star trench run. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, he's doing
not the Kessel Run.
Yeah, no, it's not the Kessel Run. Kessel Run is there on the way out. They're trying to leave.
Yeah.
The Death Star trench run is when they're going in. They're shooting that's the size of a wombat hole or
No,
something.
wombat hole or
Yeah.
whatever.
So that's exactly what it was.
Womp-rat.
Yeah, that's it. Womp-rat. That's exactly what it was, right? They're shooting the missiles in there, and that's
It's 2 meters wide. Maybe we should close it up. How about we get some estimates first, okay?
Yes.
You got a light bright on the? You got an ATM on that light bright over there?
That was from the Family Guy, though. All right, so that's what I got for favorite scenes. The entire movie, fantastic. Before we go, you know what? I'm not sure if we're going to talk about this now or later.
I do like this too. Like every time John Hamm is yelling at Maverick, it's great.
Yes.
The character he said before, his character is just
He's good.
hates Maverick so much.
But I like the other guy too. He says like maybe that was a rhetorical question, maybe. Or it's like this is like the teaching stuff that's going on.
Like
It's-
right? Yeah, with the timing.
called sarcasm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he goes, maybe timing will be a little bit better there, Maverick. He's asking to lower the hard. It's like, what do you got there? I want you to lower the hard deck. Timing is not yours or something. So he has like the best. He's always rooting for Maverick too when he does like when he does the trench run. He's like, That's it.
Deep down inside, he's
Yeah.
Team
I like the
Maverick.
fact they brought him back though. Like that was cool.
yes. So, all right. Let's move on to the quotes. There were, as I said, there weren't. It's not a quote heavy movie. They didn't have those like silly, like I don't know what we called them last time. Like, you've lost that love and feeling. I think she's lost love and feeling. Oh no, she hasn't. I hate when she does it. Like shit like that. Like what was the other one? It was the that what's his face would always say. Bring another beer.
Yep.
Get another beer. Hold on. throws a fucking headset down and wants to get another beer.
You can try that piece of shit apple bomb.
Yeah, it's the crest lower the hard deck, sir, to practice a low ball by run perimeter meshes. Oh, hey, guys like fucking Maverick.
No, I'm gonna break one of
You
these.
can learn a thing or two about timing, Captain. So so this as I said before, this is not a quote-driven movie like some of the other ones we've done. God, oh my fucking.
It's not Step Brothers.
It's not Step Brothers at all. But, like, and even then, they didn't have those like funny lines where it's just of what's going on, of what they're talking about. You guys got anything going on here, or you? I got a couple. I liked.
The stick, yeah. You got some balls, stick jockey. And it's seen, but it's also when when Ed Harris is talking to Maverick, his whole speech against him. That was I didn't write the whole thing down because it was long, but that's one of my favorites. The stick jockey was one, and then again the diner scene, and it's like, oh, where'd you come from? He's like, Earth.
I know. So yeah, I like those. Here's what I got for going on here. So, Iceman, the Navy needs Maverick. The kid needs Maverick. That's why I fought for you. That's why you're still here.
Did he say that, or did he type it?
That's what he said.
But that was his line.
Yes. Maverick. Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking. Welcome to Basic Fighter Maneuvers. As brief today's exercise is dogfighting. Guns only, no missiles. We do not go below the hard deck of 5,000 feet. Working as a team, you have to shoot me down or else.
That's got like a Viper. And,
yeah, that's exactly what I thought of. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's. I'm like, yes. Maybe they're thinking, oh shit, that's that guy Maverick and Goose that are coming after Viper.
Who was it? Viper and
Jester.
Jester.
Yep.
Jester dead.
So, Rooster, he goes, talk to me, Dad. Maverick, talk to me, Goose.
Yeah.
And then what else we got? Another. And then again, another Iceman quote. One last thing. Who's the better pilot, you or me?
That was a good one.
And Maverick's just like, it was a nice moment. Let's not ruin it.
So there was one between Rooster and Maverick. It's at the end. Please don't tell me we lost an engine. And then Maverick. All right, I won't tell you that.
You've got to be shitting me. F-14?
Yeah. And then I guess when he's talking to what's his name, Ed Harris, he's like, your reputation precedes you. Thank you, sir. It wasn't a compliment. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting an invitation back. They're called orders, Maverick.
Yeah. That's the other guy. I love him. He has the best one-liners.
Yeah.
There was the one when at the end when Rooster saves Maverick. Maverick's fucking laying into him. He's like, "What were you thinking?" And Rooster's like, "You told me not to think." He's like, "Oh shit, yeah."
Yeah, you got it. I saved you, so you can go home. You come to save me.
I like what Hangman says at the end when he's like, "You can return to your upright positions, whatever." Like after he saves them.
Yeah, being his wise ass thing.
Yeah.
So,
Pull up the that whole Ed Harris, his whole like speech.
Oh, the one in the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, give me a hot moment. As Brian goes look for another one. As you're filling in, as always, we got the movie in the background. You think is that the same motorcycle from the first?
I think so, because he like uncovers it and it's like all dusty and shit.
Yeah, looks like it. And
it looks like Jennifer Connelly moved into Kelly McGillis's house.
she bought the bar. She bought her. She's like, listen, I'm replacing this bitch.
Get this old bitch out of here.
What was Ed Harris's name? I can't remember.
Admiral Bain or something like that?
Let's see if I can find it. Admiral. How do you spell Admiral? Nope, I know how to spell Admiral.
ADMIR.
Yep. So let's see. Rear Admiral, distinguished. You can't look at a promotion. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, Rear Admiral is just what his name was. So he's just like Maverick, 30 plus years of service. Combat medals, citations, only man to shoot down 3 enemies in the last 40 years. Enemy planes in the last 40 years. Distinguished, yet you can't get a promotion. You won't retire, and despite your best efforts, you refuse to die. You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now, if not a senator. Yet, here you are, Captain. Why is that? It's one of life's mysteries, sir. This isn't a joke. I asked you a question. I'm where I belong, sir. Well, the Navy doesn't see it that way. Not anymore. These planes you've been testing, Captain, one day, sooner or later, they won't need pilots at all. Pilots that need to sleep, eat, take a piss. pilots that disobey orders. All you did was buy some time for those men out there. The future is coming, and you're not in it. Escort this man off base. Take him to his quarters. Wait with him while he packs his gear. I want him on the road to North Island within the hour. North Island, sir? Call came in with impeccable timing. Right as I was driving here to ground your ass once and for all. It galls me to say it, but for some reasons known only to the Almighty and your guardian angel, you've been called back to Top Gun. Sir, you were dismissed, Captain. The end is inevitable, Maverick. Your kind is headed for extinction. Maybe so, sir, but not today.
Fucking great. What a great fucking...
That was a good exchange.
And the intensity
between
between
us,
the two of them was fantastic.
Yeah, the whole time, though, Maverick's got this smirk on his
Yeah,
face.
he's like, it's one of life's mysteries, sir. That I'm still fucking around.
Can you believe it?
He's probably like, I want to fucking stab you in your eye, Maverick. I see. I said not a quote heavy thing going on. That's all I got. So let's we're going in. We got about 30, almost 40 minutes strong here. Let's take a break, regroup, everyone. This is when your chance to take a piss, and we'll bring it right back with the rest of the podcast. All right, stay tuned. You have put me in a difficult position, Captain. On the one hand, you have demonstrated that this mission can be flown, perhaps the only way it can be survived. On the other hand, you did it by stealing a multi-million-dollar military aircraft and flying it in such a manner that it may never be airworthy again. Iceman is no longer here to protect you. I have everything I need to have you court-martialed and dishonorably discharged. So what do? Risk the lives of my pilots and perhaps the success of this mission, or risk my career by appointing you team leader? And we are back. Reels, Booze, and Bros, a.k.a. RB2 podcast. We are back. Finish up Top Gun Maverick with that. So, boys, we got our beers. We got our everything else that's going on. We are watching the dogfight football scene in the background. Shane's favorite, right, Shane?
Yeah, I always wear fucking jeans on the beach when I'm playing football.
He did wear a suit, though, on the beach, but it was his wedding.
That's true.
So,
and that sand was everywhere.
Goddamn. I got you. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the rest of the podcast.
If they had jeans on, you said they went to work. They got jeans on. The girl's got a sports bra and shorts on. So,
well, she just likes to wear comfy clothes to work. So that guy's wearing fucking.
He's wearing what jersey is he wearing? I didn't even see.
Oh, Hondo. I don't know what he's wearing. But the other guy's wearing fucking.
It's just a Navy jersey.
Are you on, Brian?
What's that?
No.
For some reason, I can't hear you.
I can't hear him either.
There we go. I muted the wrong person.
Gotcha.
There we go. That's all right. We have you like shouting in the background, like help! He's just wearing a jersey. So
Pitch perfect.
yeah. Hey, my twin in the room. This is where Maverick gets laid by Penny. First of all, before we go on, Penny, this woman does not exist. She brings this loser back into his life after he probably left her.
Yeah, many times.
Dumped her 3 times
Dumped her,
already.
yeah. Then she first owns an amazing Porsche. Probably gets like 2 miles to the gallon at this point.
She's got a house on the beach.
And a bar.
Literally on the beach.
And she can fucking drive a boat.
Oh, yeah, she's got that giant sailboat, too.
Yeah, I'm on a boat, bitch.
money
Fucking,
does that
she's
bar
boats
make?
and hoes. She is prestige
That was
worldwide.
Mr. Dobak's boat.
That's it, yeah. So,
The Gilded Lady.
Yeah.
She still lives.
yeah, she lives with Penny. Penny's like, I got this.
Who's selling the boat?
Who's driving the boat?
All right, so moving on. Movie awards. Best quote. This is what I went with this one. The Navy needs Maverick. The kid needs Maverick. This is why I fought for you. That's why you're still here. Admiral Tom, Iceman, Kazansky. Yes.
I could easily get behind that.
So.
Or Stick Jockey.
Yeah, but
You go serious and funny. So
Yeah.
you get
Those would be my two.
two spectrums.
that's probably what it's going to have to be, like, with this movie. It's like with a serious quote and, like, in the funniest quote. And because there really wasn't that many in there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I do like the Hondo's, like, holy shit. shit. As he goes like, Maverick's now at 10.1 Mach 10. He's like, fuck me.
Oh shit! And might as well be clearing my desk.
Yeah. I don't know how Hondo follows him to the next duty station because like which is again all right. That's another gripe I have later on. We'll bring up.
Yeah, why
he
he wasn't called to Top Gun? Like, what's he doing there?
He's like Maverick's probably like wherever
I go, he goes.
Yeah, he's going. So
That's my right hand man now.
That's his Bob.
That's his new goose.
I see. You guys got anything different out there? Because again, this wasn't a quote-driven movie, but it was Iceman talking, and with everything that's going on,
so. Just because it has so much power to it, like you feel it. Just because he's, I don't know, it's good.
Yep,
I'm on board.
All right, best scene. I went again, Maverick and Iceman talking. So we know this is a very action-heavy movie, but the fact that those two coming together and it gives you, with everything that happened with Val Kilmer and having him in there in the movie and seeing him there, because everyone's like, you're unsure, you're not sure what's going on. The trailers, again, the trailers didn't show much, which is great.
The trailers are, let's even.
This is how it's supposed to be.
The trailers are fucking awesome.
The trailers are amazing, but this is how you want. You want like bits and pieces of the movie. You're guessing at what the fucking plot is, as opposed to most movies giving away the plot. I hate to say it, but a lot of superhero movies do that.
Comedies do that too. Like they give you the funny parts in the trailer, and you see it, it's like, it's not that funny because I've been seeing it 50,000 times on TV.
Yep, and you're like, oh fuck. So, yes. So I went with that, but then again, the fucking trench run, phenomenal. I think it has to be like best emotional scene and probably best like action scene because is that considered action?
So are we going the one where Cruise steals the plane and goes?
Yeah, when he was where Maverick runs the trench run.
Yeah. All right, so I love that scene. The scene with Iceman, and then for me, when I thought Maverick sacrificed himself. Because I didn't think.
When he jumps in and shoots the flares, because
when he shoots
Rooster's out.
Rooster's out of flares.
Yep.
And I was just like, holy shit! It was just like, is this really gonna happen?
Yeah.
And it just, I was like,
that scene just pissed me off. There it is, the whole cliche moment that we've all been waiting for.
You know what, Stout? Tell us more.
But like I said, in my head, I was
take this over.
In my head, I was just like, he did do it. Like, you know, he really does love this kid and really, you know, wanted to protect him.
He thought of him as a son.
Yeah.
So, I don't like the cop out of where they didn't have Jodie Foster in there, where it's like, you know, she had cancer and he told him not to fly. I don't want, blah blah blah.
Jodie Foster,
not Jodie Foster. Meg Ryan. I'm sorry. We're talking about Dahmer series, another animal kill. Jesus, Brian.
God damn it.
Stop. God damn it, brain.
Fucking brain. Use your brain.
I'm sorry. So I get off on something else.
That's why I should be dumbbell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you could go with that one too.
It could be. That'd be pretty good, actually. Anyway, I digress. So scenes, it's tough. Again, the Iceman Maverick is probably one of my favorites, though I do. But for emotional, for trench run, like for action scene, what we're gonna do there. So we think we're pretty nailed on that one. So for action, what do you guys think?
I'm torn between the Kessel Run and
the Kessel Run.
Maverick just kicking the shit out of
the first training sequence.
Yeah. Because there's just so much going on there, and that's the first time you actually get like the dog fighting training.
Yes,
but also I still like the first 5 minutes with Ed Harris and him doing like with the space plane, because then it just shows Maverick hasn't changed in the 30 plus years that he's been doing this. He's still going to do what he wants to do, and then the Admiral just fucking coming in and laying a hammer down on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the trench run just because it's you just still even after you see that he kicks the shit out of the kids, then he just beats the fuck out of that time and everything. Just shows him
he puts his money where his mouth is. That's exactly that's how I feel. I have to agree with them. I'm trying to find the name of the fucking plane or what it's called.
The space plane?
Yeah, the space plane. No, it's called something. God damn it. Where the fuck is it? It's in here. The Dark Star. Thank you.
Dark Star.
Yeah.
It's kind of a stupid name.
I know. That's the next I was going to say, but...
I'm very down. Like, I do say a lot of Debbie Downer shits about this movie, but it's still a fucking great movie.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to play the other side,
regardless of what Stout says, over that this is a good movie.
Anyway,
Fuck this movie. It's great though.
Yeah, fuck this scene. Fuck that character. What a fucking stupid name. Great movie though, guys. Great movie. I urge you to watch it.
Loved it. 9.6.
9.3. Reviews by fucking Stout.
Gave her the Kerry Strug. She's on one leg at the end.
All right. The Randy Watson Award, best character. Motherfucking Iceman. Again.
You cannot not give it to Iceman.
Yeah, that's
I mean, there's some little characters here and there, like Hondo and Bob,
Yes.
but you cannot not give this to Iceman.
Yep.
Like, just because it's so unexpected, he crushes his role, even though he says like nothing, but you just feel the emotion. And,
even the pictures get you. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, there's Admiral Iceman.
like, damn, you're just gonna see a picture of him. That's
See a
it.
picture of these motherfuckers gonna drag me along, gonna fucking cock tease me, not show me the true. All right.
Then they kill him. I was like,
Adrian Balboa, worst character.
Rooster.
Rooster. Fucking movie
Fuck
sucks.
that guy.
Movie sucks. Rooster's the worst character.
All he does is bitch and moan the whole movie. Like, it wasn't wasn't Maverick's fault that your dad broke
But
his-
he doesn't know that.
he was cleared by the Navy. That's concrete evidence.
But also, he doesn't know that his mom told Maverick to stop him.
Yeah.
You know, like, so.
Yes, the cop out of not having Jodie Foster, excuse me,
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan inside the movie and stuff like that. So she's just too expensive. Tom Cruise took up 90% of the budget, so they couldn't get another superstar in at this point. Tell
me wrong. Is there another character? That's
I
just
did. I had
awful?
another one. Brian, who'd you have?
I don't know, man, because I really don't hate anybody.
You don't,
like,
but like again, we were like, you want to punch him in the. I went with the.
You're gonna go John Hamm?
I went the Dago route. That's Nick as his call sign, Dago. I know. I went for Hangman. Because
Okay. Yeah, I
because
can
like
see
the
that.
dick measuring contest with the pool and stuff like that. I'm like, this fucking.
Oh, you
piece
mean
of
there was
shit.
a bad scene in there? Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! I got it on Shane. I totally agree with you on
15
that.
to 14-9.
No. They actually brought it up to 15.1 because they were playing pool. And then she's like, "Oh, I haven't." And Phoenix is like, "Oh, thanks for telling me you're in town." And pop, let me hit the pool stick inside your cock. So it's like Jesus.
Could you make a case for Penny?
Penny, the little kid?
No.
No. Oh, her?
Jennifer Connelly?
What?
Oh, wait.
No, Penny. Brian, Penny's kids? Were you telling me?
No.
Jennifer Connelly.
Don't hurt her.
Because because she falls for Maverick shit all the time.
Well, that's just her dumb fucking.
So yeah, that's her problem. I'm not saying why. Why? You,
I'm just saying,
I mean,
could you make a case for that?
you want to
Yeah.
punch her in the face? She's
No, I don't
she's
wanna
a
punch her in
small
the face,
business
no.
owner.
Tell me Maverick walks in the bar, you're not going to want to fuck him?
It's like that's Maverick. He shot down 3 MiGs.
Just went from 6 to midnight.
It's now 5.
I don't think they're called MiGs anymore because they're like they're new, like the F, whatever they're fucking called those things. Yeah,
Next generation?
Who were they actually fighting?
I don't know. The Russians.
The Russians or the Arabs?
I think it's the Koreans actually.
Koreans?
The North Koreans. It looked like so.
I don't think they ever like clarified.
No.
No, they didn't. Maybe the Chinese, but because they want to sell the movie worldwide. So they,
Yeah, you can't
You're
say
gonna
anybody.
insult somebody.
Yeah, it's probably the fucking Ethiopians or something. I lost train of thought. Yeah, so I went with Hangman. I can't believe you went with Penny.
No,
Why?
I didn't say. I said, could you make the case for Penny?
How? Because
Because she falls for Tom Cruise's bullshit. all the
you
time.
want to punch her in the face because Tom Cruise is just like he's a smooth talker.
You know, Brian, like kids and women, he just wants
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, he's Brian's like Penny's daughter.
Penny's daughter.
Let's move on.
She says nothing, but I just want to punch her in the
She
face.
says the only thing she says is "Don't hurt my mom," or she complains like
Don't hurt her this time.
"Don't hurt her." Or
How dare she?
Or like Maverick and Penny are getting it on, and she's like, "I got to do math homework, so I came home early." He's like, "This guy's trying to get his nut."
trying to get his nut
and,
off.
and fucking Penny's daughter shows up. That bitch.
Fucking cock
I'll
blocker.
punch her in the face because that was me. I say no, spit his fucking beer. So
almost made me spill my stout.
yeah, I digress. Sorry, Brian. We didn't mean to. But that's basically
Yeah,
who
all right.
you
Someo's got to be that guy. I
hate. You
guess.
gotta be that guy who
Apparently.
punches kids in the face.
That's Brian's kid rant for the night.
Yeah,
That's it.
I'm the one who made the whole entire rant. I didn't say one word about anything.
I know, but we actually.
You just ad libbed it for me, I guess.
yeah, because
so.
we're telepathic. We got it. We've been around long enough to know what's going on. All right, so that's it. So as you move to a little BTS, well, behind the scenes going on.
I know you said you had some.
I did. So
Was it
I got
Iceman related?
So I got a lot of BTS, and that's in here. Because obviously this movie got delayed a couple of times. Brian, I don't know if you remember, but there was a pandemic that happened, so that's why you thought it was gonna come out. And like, I'm circling around, circling back. All right, so the World War II P-51 Mustang seen in this movie is actually Tom Cruise's own airplane. Cruise is an accomplished pilot in real life. At the end, when he takes it up, that's his plane.
That's his plane.
That's his personal plane.
That must be nice.
And also, according to Miles Teller, the cast got to choose their own call signs. He chose Rooster because it was the same family name as Goose. The bird family. If you guys don't know that.
So did Bob get to choose Bob? He's like, I couldn't come up with shit, so I'm still Bob.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty interesting thought.
You know, if they got to choose their own names, why didn't he get a?
Yeah, because they're probably like, my character, it does nothing, and I'm just like, very ordinary. So Bob.
I feel like you
Bob
don't
works.
you don't choose Hangman. Someone gave you that.
I don't know. Maybe, but that's what Miles Teller said. So
Was that you?
yeah, that was me.
It's like sound like a ventriloquist. Like
You like that, right? So I turned to the side and kind of did it. I fucking threw my burp over
you were
there.
talking and burping at the same time. It's pretty impressive.
Thank you. That's why I'm Cap. All right. At the insistence of Tom Cruise, minimal green screen and CGI aero shots exist in the film, and even the close-up cockpit shots were taken during real in-flight sequences. This meant that much of the cast had to undergo extensive G-force training sessions to withstand the physical demands of G-force pressures during flights. All right, Tom Cruise personally designed a 3-month aviation training course for the new actors to become ready to handle riding in an F-18.
How was he qualified to? Who qualified him to schedule a course and write it?
Hey,
Don't they have real pilots that do
he's
that?
a real pilot. He's an accomplished real pilot.
He's not a. He's
Not
a
to
naval
that level.
aviator.
That's it. Hey, I don't know. Listen, this last movie was made, what, 86? And now it's like 30 years later. So I'm pretty sure he's done some piloting around there and got some hours underneath his wing.
I'm not saying he has it.
Yeah,
I'm
look at
just
that
saying.
beautiful Iceman. The trumpets are playing. The guns going off in the background. The planes are flying.
Here's the-
Anyway, here's cheers to Iceman. Let's take a quick sip.
What do you think?
All right.
Not bad.
Yeah.
So, should we take a before we go on? Booze break. Shane, enlighten us with this one real quick.
Oh,
The stout you got for us. Hey, stout, show us the stout.
Let me show you my stuff. We're back at Cane again. I guess we'll stay in the Cane theme right now.
Yeah, might as well.
It's the Maple Double Barrel, the Great Maple. It's a 12% maple and bourbon motor oil stout. Nick, I know, had this one. He said it was delicious. So
Yeah,
cheers.
it's pretty solid.
Cheers to Dago.
Cheers to Dago.
It is fantastic.
You'll be my wingman anytime, Dago.
Bullshit.
I'm not gonna. I would spit all over it.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Okay.
Just remember, Kane is able.
All right, so now, since Val Kilmer just on, nice segue from there. So, since Val Kilmer can no longer speak due to throat cancer, a company named Sonotic developed the voice AI that Kilmer uses, so it's not his real voice. It sounds like it. It learned how to mimic Kilmer's voice. Bro, technology's crazy.
Yeah.
Including the iconic way that he himself talks. The revelation that Kilmer used voice AI came during a New York Post interview with his daughter, Mercedes Kilmer. In the interview, she explained how they dubbed the voice AI over Kilmer's acting to bring the scenes to life. She states they were able to dub him with his own voice, which is amazing. Mercedes explained in the interview, it was such a technical feat being able to engineer his voice that way. It's an extension of the technical feats of the film. That's crazy, right?
She's probably hot. Mercedes Kilmer. Come on.
All right, here we go. And Shane, this is for you. The shirtless beach football montage had to be stout. This is for you. Had to be shot twice because Tom Cruise did not find the first version good enough. The reshoot placed additional pressure on the actors.
Everybody put jeans on.
I don't like the shorts. Get the jeans out.
Yeah, they're probably like, why is everyone wearing jerseys?
You're on the beach. We've got a jersey and shorts on. Nope.
You
We
see
need
me?
jeans.
We were wearing jeans playing volleyball. I put
Here we
on,
go. Here
then I
comes
put
the
on a
run.
leather jacket after.
Fucking tight jeans too, and they got them rolled up to their fucking knees. How is that even possible?
So the actors, to get their ripped bodies back to reshoot the scene, cast members Glenn Powell recounted, "We shot it, and then that night we all went out for milkshakes and tater tots. Just like Splurge and everybody grabbed a beer, and a week later, Tom's like, we gotta shoot it again. It wasn't good enough. We're gonna shoot it again, and then everybody's back in the gym again, day and night. The sequence is being used very heavily to promote the movie after a similar scene in the original film became iconic and an audience favorite. The original film showed an intense beach volleyball game.
Also wearing jeans.
Yeah.
And then throwing on a leather jacket.
I think, let's see. The
Hey,
only
can I use your shower?
Goose was the only one wearing the proper beach wear. Slider had sweatpants on. Maverick had jeans. I forget what the Iceman was wearing.
He's probably wearing jeans, too.
Probably. Or sweatpants.
It could be. All right, and the final one I got in here, both Goose and Top Gun and Rooster in this sequel tell Maverick, come on, Mav, do some of that pilot shit. Best quote right there. No, I'm kidding. All right, but there was tons of BTS. This is the most interesting ones I took, and we are now doing the trench run with Tom Cruise and the
Maverick Inbound.
Let's go, Mavericks Inbound. I love it. So 2:15 o'clock, please, and go. All right, so questions. Let's do it. It's been a while. I forgot my sound. So, can The Rock make this movie better? And where should we put him in the movie? Oh, hiccups now.
I think he'd make a good Hondo.
That's exactly what I fucking thought. Hondo. As much as I like Hondo, he was good, like simple
Because
like
the
that.
Rock's not
imagine
getting
it?
a fucking plane. So
No, he's
too-
not going to play. Fucking Christ. He'd be a
He's either
he'd be a
him-
missile.
He's either he's either Hondo or John Hamm.
Yeah.
Like
He'd be Hondo. He would have to be Hondo without a doubt. Okay. Obviously, should there be a sequel movie franchise TV series, there can never be a better sequel than this.
No.
Nothing can ever come. This has to end. Another 30 years, I don't want to see
I don't want to
anything
see
else.
Rooster's kid or
Yeah, it's gonna,
Jennifer Connelly's kid
it's gonna
or anybody's
flop.
kid.
Yeah, Rooster. Oh, Connolly,
Maverick will have to be
and
dead
Maverick's
by
kid.
then, unless they finally make Maverick an admiral and he's like 100 years old.
He's in a wheelchair rolling around and stuff like that.
I can still get out there.
Yeah. Set the clock to nap time. I'll be finished this run before nap time. Stuff like that. So,
I changed my name to the early bird.
oh God. So yeah, this is as I said before, this is how you make a sequel. I hope in my lifetime there'll be a movie that makes a sequel just as good as this one, and over the amount of time frame. But there's a hard contenders coming out to be making movies that are sequels.
It's just, just the camera work alone just makes this fucking just so good.
Yeah, and like an original idea, and then coming like another using that same idea 30 years later. Like I can't see anything that's gonna be that as good because Hollywood always repeats itself, but it does. But this is
Man,
good.
if they remake this, like remake it,
Yeah.
like,
No,
just awful.
They can't. Like the big thing was like the same thing was like with what is it, Star Wars when they came out and they made the new trilogy. It was just like there he goes. Yeah, give him the
Even you talking about the new trilogy?
The new
Or
trilogy, yeah.
the new trilogy.
the latest one with fucking with
like
Ray with
Yeah.
Ray. So like
I mean, even the episode 1 was just fucking awful.
the Force Awakens.
No, like
The
the Phantom Menace.
The prequels and shit like that.
The prequels were awful except for
Yeah.
the third one, which
But now they all came. But these new sequels came out. Everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
You were the chosen one.
All right. Anyway, so we're going way off topic.
Yeah.
So,
well, we were doing Blue Harvest before. So stick to the Star Wars theme too.
if you were to be in the movie, where would you put yourself? I love this question. If you're in Top Gun Maverick now, gentlemen, Brain, Stout, where are you?
The old man working the bar.
You be the old man working the bar. You're the bar back. He's the bar back, by the way. Got it.
That makes sense. Dumbbell carrying shit.
There we go. All right. That's
Hey, you want a beer? Okay.
thanks, Dumbbell.
I could see a John Hamm role for myself.
Yeah.
You know, I got some brains. I feel like a man of a position to be a douchebag to people.
See, you know
Think
what?
you got a big dick?
This your bush?
Special Bush.
Oh, wow, Shane's the first one. I thought since my military background, I would be further. I was like, nope, I'm a patron of the bar, just watching this shit unfold. I'm going like, why is this asshole singing fucking? Do you know any other songs that on the piano besides that one?
How do you walk into the bar and play that song?
Yeah.
You just forcing it.
Where's the
There's
jukebox?
Brian.
There I am.
There he is. There's Brain.
Shocked when the bell goes off. Who's doing that?
Is that in my head?
Yeah.
Why, Penny? Why is there a piano inside the bar again? Didn't we discuss it getting removed?
We have speakers and an iPod and
Yeah.
iTunes and
Yeah.
why is there a piano here?
Yeah, do you know how much money you can make off these idiot pilots by throwing in their stupid songs?
They're always drunk, drinking, then they get in a plane and fly.
Okay, and now moving on to the next question. Would you like to have a beer with one of the characters? Who to go out have a drink session with some of these guys? Who would you like to have? I said not fucking Maverick because that asshole can't afford to pay his tab.
Yeah,
So I don't want him.
he's gonna be nasty and run out of the fucking bar.
Everybody gets a drink.
I'd have a drink with Jennifer Connelly any day.
That's a good choice. I say anyone else besides fucking Maverick.
Besides-
Brian, who would you want to go out and have a drink with on this movie?
The old man.
Phoenix.
Phoenix? Yeah, she's hot.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? She's not like what's her face? The other Hispanic actress. I hate her. Letty.
Oh no,
Michelle
fuck,
Rodriguez.
She plays the same fucking role every fucking movie she's
everything's
played.
going on. Yeah, I
Ah,
can't.
she sucks.
She's
Yeah.
the worst.
She's. I'm not a big fan of her.
If she was in this movie, it would.
I would have hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
No, not her.
Yeah. Anybody but her.
oh God, you're too old. You can't be
Yeah.
in this. So, all right,
I would. I mean, even having a beer with Iceman, but he can't really say much. So
that's all right. He can just type it on.
he could just type it and
Just sitting there.
give you cool looks.
Yeah, that's it.
Pussy.
I got throat cancer and I'm chugging this fucking beer.
Yeah, you do like this, milk in that beer. God, we're going to hell. Oh Christ! All right, final thoughts. Brain, final thoughts. I'm sorry. Dumbbell. Final thoughts.
This is a fantastic movie. I love everything about it. Man, fucking Mel Gibson. One of his best movies.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Not Mel Gibson.
What is he?
Fucking
Wow.
Tom Cruise. One of his best.
Jodie Foster.
one
Mel
of-
Gibson.
yeah.
Jodie Foster and
One of his
Willie
best-
Wallace, man. Great movie.
One of his best movies of all time. Like I just
They may take our lives,
like
but they'll never take our planes.
like I said when people were saying this is like the best sequel of all time, I was like, there's no fucking way. Because like I know you guys probably aren't as big on the movie, but The Godfather 2 is probably the best sequel of all time and arguably the best movie of all time.
Never seen it.
Really?
Yes.
I refuse to watch it.
I'm on board with you, buddy.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, we could save that conversation for another day. To top anything like that is going to be hard. Like this movie is great on everything on its own, and it's cheesy in the best way as the first version. If you understand what I'm saying, like
No.
it's
It pays
It's
homage
cheesy
to
and it fucking sucks.
but it was cheesy
I
like
get
the
the paying
first
homage.
one.
Like,
Yeah,
you want to pay homage, but it seemed too forced.
I don't know.
Just that one scene.
Yeah, I think the one scene really, maybe for you, put it over the top. But I think it had the right amount of cheese. I don't know.
You know, the Vermont cheese was
yeah.
just
enough.
palatable,
Yeah,
but not too bad.
yeah. I
Too
don't know.
spicy.
Oh, that's going on Instagram. All right,
I could taste it on my tongue.
Is that what you got? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I like I said, this is great. I love all the characters. And even though I'm supposed to hate them, like Ed Harris and fucking John Hamm, I love them in their roles. Like it's really tough to, like we said, like to pick a bad character in this movie because
Yeah.
everyone acted really well for their role of what they were supposed to do. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
I agree. Stout. What you got? going on?
Was Rooster really the right choice for this mission? Like Hangman seems like the better pilot.
Yeah, but you know what? I can't
You know,
see.
like the first one, they sat Maverick out. Like Dave sent Wolfman and Iceman up there together, and like just doesn't seem like Rooster is the man for the job.
no,
Well,
no,
in
I
the
agree.
in the first one, Maverick technically didn't have a partner, and he did get
got
Merlin at the end.
You got Andy Dufresne.
Yeah.
But you know what? Rooster's not a rule breaker. When they say they're coming back and they see someone coming, they're like, "Oh shit, that's the bad guy coming after them." Is Rooster gonna go fucking disobey orders and go save those guys? Not one bit. His ass is like, "Oh shit, Maverick's getting shot down." Wrong one. And they're just gonna end credit right there.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it. End scene. Fucking Rooster decided to stay in the ship. Hangman didn't make it either because that's it. So.
Well, as much as I see, now he's on the fucking ship. This guy Hondo he's everywhere.
Yeah, Hondo goes everywhere.
It's his right-hand man.
It is. I don't
Hey,
know.
as much as I put this movie down, it's fucking awesome.
And this fucker shows up. What is he? He's like, where's Waldo? He fucking shows up out of nowhere.
First, he's doing Dark
Star.
and sitting behind a computer saying "fuck." Then he's at Top Gun, and then he's playing,
telling him to do
football.
push-ups and shit.
Yeah.
Now he's the referee.
Now he's on the fucking aircraft carrier.
I don't know what
Princess
level,
Leia hat
what he
on.
is. Yeah, Princess Leia.
Everyone needs a Robin. He's the Robin to the Batman.
I don't know what his rank is, but he's just everywhere.
He's
He doesn't
definitely
need a rank.
enlisted.
He's
He's
just-
not an officer. He's
He's just
definitely
the
enlisted.
guy. Anyway, yeah, it's.
There can only be one Hondo.
I think I like it. I'm so good at this movie just because it's the action sequences, just the camera work, and every time they fly
amazing.
those planes, it's like, God damn, this is good.
Possibly one of the best action films in a while.
Considering the first movie only used the same plane scene one time. Like, and it just shot it from different angles, like this is just so much better.
But
It's like literally like from then till now, like video games, like us playing Nintendo, and we're like, these graphics are so great.
Yeah. And you know, like on a PlayStation
Yeah.
5, it's just like
Where it's basically virtual reality, and
Someone
you can
come
fucking
out and,
play.
like, slap you
they
in the
have.
screen.
Graham has the headset thing where you
Yeah,
put
yeah.
The Oculus.
with Madden.
Yeah.
It's like you're in the fucking stadium. It's crazy. Anyway, it's basically it's like I don't know.
I see.
But as much as I talk shit about this movie, just because of the cheesy lines and the forced trying to make it the other one,
But it hit everything you wanted
yeah.
to. Like, you can't argue with that. Like, that's how.
It was
Okay.
good.
So let me say my bit. Then I'm gonna go on to the one question I didn't say before, or the one theory. So again, this is how you make a sequel. So let's bring it on back. Let's Tarantino it. Actually, no, that makes no sense whatsoever. So
I got where you're going from there. Parts of the movie. See the end
so
first.
let's bring to the. Remember when Maverick was in the Dark Star? He went Mach 10. They went like 10.3, and he ejected. You're gonna die from that. So there's a theory out there is that Maverick died, and then from this movie is him living out his fantasy life. Like this
His
is like
heaven?
this is a dream.
But would his dream have Jennifer Connelly with a kid? I mean, she does have everything, but then she's got this.
No, because
Well, obviously,
yes,
it's someone that he knew prior.
no, because
so.
he asked her. He goes, "How's your dad going?" So when he was with her at the time frame, that knew that it was because he came back a couple times for her.
Yeah.
This is probably like the 5th time he came back for her. But yes. So what do you guys think about that? That the rest of it? Because look, first of all, I say it's a dream because Jennifer Connelly. You don't find a girl just like that. She
That has everything.
has everything. So
Man, she aged well. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
She's like Jennifer Aniston.
so,
To Jennifer's.
yeah, seriously.
So she's and then the most impossible. You're doing the.
That is
I'd say
ridiculous.
this is way harder than the trench run of the Death Star. So, and you survive, not once, not twice, but 3 times, right?
Yeah.
3 times you survive, and you made up with your dead best friend's son, who's hated you the entire time. It's the perfect ending. So this is a dream. I like that theory. I agree with it. What are you guys' thoughts on it? So Stout Brain, what you got? Dumbbell.
I could easily get behind it.
We have to go with the call signs, all right?
I could easily get behind that because it does make a ton of sense. Like, there's no way you should be able to survive that. From the beginning.
Yeah, I get movie magic, yes, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
like plot armor, all that good stuff. Like, no way.
Like this isn't a fantasy movie. It's supposed to be real. You
Yes.
know. But does Val Kilmer die in his dreams? Like,
Maybe.
wouldn't he want Val Kilmer to like be living his best life, or is he in so much pain that he's like, you know what, this guy's suffering. Let him just give me some advice, and then he's done.
Yeah, probably. He's like
that kind of goes along with that.
I could see that going on, and the fact that he all the call signs, close people he knew, and he's like, fuck it, just Bob. I have to get Bob. I don't know who that guy
I
is,
got
but he was
nothing
be a
else.
Bob. I got nothing else. I ran out of cool names after fucking Payback.
Or
Bob.
the fact is he's probably like, I didn't get to say goodbye to him. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why. So he has him in there.
Could be.
He says goodbye, and then he puts him out of his misery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. So it's a theory that's running around there.
We're saying points and then counterpointing them right back to the death, where his body just falls apart going Mach 10.
It has to, because Mach 10 is Mach 10 is 7,672 miles per hour. So yes, there's no way your body's going to survive that. He even says when they're doing the trench run and when you're moving, you're climbing, you're having 2,000 pounds of force. It feels like an elephant sitting on your chest alone. So that's why you pass out from something like that.
Now, did they actually say that he ejected at Mach 10?
No.
Or did he just assume because his plane's breaking up and then he loses transmission, and then he just shows up at the diner? But you don't really know at what point he does eject. Like maybe the paint.
All right,
plane
so like 9.5.
Oh yeah, 9.3.
9.3. It slows down. Like there's no fucking like the second he's seeing pieces going off at his plane, it's catching on fire. It's like I'm gonna see how far I can slow this down before I can eject safely.
He's gonna hit the brakes. It'll fly right by.
All right, so that's the fucking theory. I got nothing else on that. Fuck it. Let's just finish this podcast. I'll go out here. So that's what I got. I like that theory. I think it's a great thing. But regardless if that theory was there or not, fantastic movie. This is how you make a sequel. I'll say it again and final. That's it for this episode. I thank you for tuning in. The guys on Twitch chat, I don't know what happened. I fucked that up. So I turned it off like 10 minutes into it. People were messaging me like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'm like, well, I don't got fucking time to fix this. So we hope you enjoyed listening to us as much as we enjoyed reviewing this movie. A classic. We're at the end now. We're in a trench run. We're watching this. We're going to finish it up on our own.
One more thing that I want to throw in.
Go ahead,
I am
Stout.
glad that the way the movie, instead of him teaching the kids how to do it, and then he shuts John Hamm up, and they're like, all right, well, you're going to run the mission now. Like, that was cool. Like, having him actually do the mission instead of just teaching it. That was another part.
We'll throw it in somewhere. Probably edit it out, cutting out, staying just like that. I'm too fucking lazy. All right, we enjoy reviewing this movie too. You could our next episode will be. We have no fucking clue. All right, well, we're done post planning and stuff like that. You guys just have to thank you for this journey, coming along with us. Check us out on our website at reelsboozebros.com. Follow us anywhere you listen to the podcast, Reels Booze Bros, aka RB2 Podcast. Again, you can check out the new Reels Booze, brought to you by Reels Booze Bros. What is it? The Speakeasy TV show. The RB2 Speakeasy. You guys.
You on the gram?
What's that?
Is that on the gram?
It's I haven't put it on the gram yet. It's on there. Speaking of the Speakeasy, you've got on there. It's actually it's you can listen to it, but there's also in order to find it on the website, just like any Speakeasy. You gotta find
Secret?
it. It's a secret. It's a
What's the
secret
secret
page.
password?
There's no password. You gotta find the secret page
It's the red or the white chowder?
to get to it. Listen, we don't let any hooligans in. Just our friends are hooligans, but we don't want the fuzz coming in on there. So,
Yeah, fuck those people.
all right, that's it for us. Cheers.